let's just read Psalm 20, and then we'll leave it there. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The Lord hear thee in the day of trouble. The name of the God of Jacob defend thee. Send thee help from the sanctuary and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings and accept thy burnt sacrifice. Selah. Grant thee according to thine own heart and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions. Now, what we've read in verses 1 through 5 is a prayer of people praying to the Lord on behalf of the king. So this is a two-part psalm. Part one is the people encouraging the king, King David, and praying for him as a leader. And then verse 6 through 9 is David responding to the people's prayers for him. So verse 6, David says, Now I know that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord, let the King hear us when we call. So this is a great psalm. And this psalm, Psalm 20 and 21 go together. Psalm 20 is the prayer before the battle. Psalm 21 is the celebration of the victory, okay? So that's why we're going to partner these together, and we'll enjoy them going forward. I hope you'll meditate on this psalm with me this week, maybe early in part of next week, and think about God defending you. I know you probably have a lot of questions in your life right now. I do too in my life. But I know this is God's assignment for us for right now. And believe me, I've done my share of complaining about it. But you know what? I'm done complaining about it. I am fully engaged. I am 100%. I've dived into the deep end of the COVID crisis. And I'm going to be as faithful a believer and as faithful a pastor and as faithful a husband and father and grandpa as I can be through this time. Life is not what I wish it were right now, but nonetheless, we have been given. We've been immersed in an ocean of blessings from God's hand. If you haven't heard Sunday's message, I hope you will. Hope you'll go back and look it up and listen to what it means to have sticky thanks, a thanks that is pervasive, that sticks to you and sticks to others because of you. The only way to do that is to be living the given life, to be living from the perspective of, wow, look at all I've been given. And so life isn't all that I want it to be, but look at all that I've been given. I am healthy and blessed and rejoicing today in the Lord, and I am rejoicing in you and in your faithfulness. And I know God's going to strengthen you, and he's going to bring us all through this by his grace, because that's what he does. Hey, by the way, if you don't have one of these mugs, if you haven't been able to return to church to get one, we're going to mail you one, okay, because we love you. And so, again, email me, reach out to the church office, pastor@ebcnewington.com, or email Pastor Derek at Derrick at ebcnewington.com, and we will get you one of these mugs. This is a great mug. Mine's filled with tea right now. But that'll be enough for today. We'll pick it up there tomorrow in Psalm 20. Forgive me for taking so much time to talk about this crazy book, but I wanted you to be aware of something God's doing in my life and praying with me that God will use it for his glory.